What's up, YouTube? The Average Gamer Shawn here, bringing you my review for AntMan. It's a very late review, but it's still a review nonetheless. I seen this movie like a week after it came out, it was about a month ago now. Ugh. But anyways, I still want to give some kind of review on this movie because I want to, do as many of these movies that I like to review. Anyways, still a review. It's still here. Let's get into it. This is a very good movie. It is very, I want to say, a departure from what we've been seeing from the the Marvel movie universe from this point. From your Thors, your Captain Americas, your Iron Mans, I'm about to say your Hulks, but your Guardians of the Galaxy, hell, even your Daredevils. This is a relatively contained movie for the most part. Of course, we all know by now, spoilers, there's that big fight scene with AntMan, Scott Lang, Paul Rudd versus the Falcon, Anthony Mackie. When he tried to break into the Avengers base to get the little thing that Hank Pym needed. Other than that, this movie is very self-contained to its comic book, if you want to put it like that. And I believe this movie did a very good job of helping expand the Marvel universe, because we got the Guardians of the Galaxy up in space, you got your Tony Stark, you got your Captain Americas, you even got your Daredevils in Hell's Kitchen now. So just to say, you have this more human-like Avenger, because he is going to be a part of the Avengers team. You have this very human-like Avenger. It just makes this feel more well-rounded. A lot of people were kind of like saying, well, how are you going to have this guy go up against Tony Stark, well, in the same room like a Tony Stark or Captain America or Thor? But you got to think about it like this: a superhero, he's still a superhero. No matter what, it's kind of like, because at this point, I'm just gonna say this: I wish the Power Rangers were still owned by Disney. That way, they could be a part of the Marvel universe, because it'd be a different dynamic. You know what I'm saying? It'd be so cool to have like these Rangers with these Zors, on the same side as like an Iron Man or a Hulk. You see what I'm saying? But I think about it like that. It's like, is giving that idea to your younger viewers, like your kids and things like that, your preteens, like anybody can be an Avenger, anybody can be a superhero if you put your mind to it, or if somebody like sets you up to steal a suit, you can be a hero. No, don't go out stealing suits, because you go to jail for a long time for that. But as far as the movie itself, the plot, if you don't know about AntMan, the original AntMan was Hank Pym and his wife. She was the Wasp, but in a freak act, or in a mission going wrong, she shrunk herself to like multi dimensions. I forgot what they call it, but that's when he hung it up. He was associated with like Robert, what's his name? Tony Stark's dad, Robert Stark, I believe. Rob Stark. I'm thinking it's not Robert Stark. It can't be Rob Stark. Or is it? Tony Stark's dad, Senior Stark, he didn't want to do anything with the Avengers or S.H.I.E.L.D. or anything like that. He thought they were all evil, so he hid his project away. And then the evil guy who's playing, what's his name? Black Jacket or Black whatever, Bumblebee, came in. He was Hank Pym protege, but he stopped doing it, so he started doing it himself. He came up and found the original designs for the AntMan suit. He turned into the Black Jacket, Yellow Jacket, or whatever it was. And now Hank Pym tried to find a suitable replacement to combat this evil villain. It was supposed to be his daughter. What is her name? I got to pull it up right here on IMDb just in case I forgot. Hope Van Dyne, who, spoilers, will eventually become the new Wasp. If you saw the stingers and things like that, she was supposed to make an appearance, and we'll talk about that at the end. But so they sent, well, what's his name? Hank Pym like kind of recruit Scott Long, Scott Long, Lang, whatever you want to pronounce it. who is just pretty much a professional criminal, to go in and do all his dirty work for him for the most part, and then you get your climactic fight scene at the end, which was really fun. In general, like I said, a really simple synopsis because it's a really simple movie, but it's a lot of fun all the way through. The whole, I call them the three amigos with T.I. and the other two guys, I just thought that was like a really fun thing to have in there. The fact that T.I. is a part of the Marvel universe is funny to me as well. Got this well-known Grammy-winning rapper, who, you know, kind of stays up the street from me. I'm not gonna say kinda, but you know, we'll stay in Atlanta. Somebody, if you are around the city, you run into every now and then. One of those type of people. But all in all, the movie itself was very entertaining. It wasn't as, you know, climactic or dramatic as, you know, like Winter Soldier or Iron Man 3 or even Daredevil, but it served its purpose. It introduced you to Scott Lang, who is going to be your new Ant-Man and your new Avenger. So it all leads up to Civil War, because we all know, if you haven't been living under a rock, Spider-Man is also a part of the Spider-Man universe now. The Spider-Man is a part of the Marvel universe. Spider-Man is a part of the Marvel universe. Say that 3 times fast. Spider-Man is a part of Marvel. I'm not gonna do it. But all in all, like I said, the movie is very fun. I recommend you go watch it. It's gonna be on DVD, Blu-ray by the end of the year. Promise you that. Go pick it up. Go watch it. Have a good time. Add it to your Marvel collection and stuff. Go get your Ant-Man pops, your Ant-Man figures, and all that good stuff. Because support this movie for Ant-Man 2 so we can get more stuff. I was kind of hoping, because if you don't know, let me put it like this. Ant-Man was the one that originally created Ultron. I believe it was Hank Pym who created Ultron and not Tony Stark. But you know, got to rework it for the Marvel universe, because I don't think they ever intended on really doing Ant-Man. It was just kind of like how we got Deadpool. People saw that leaked Ant-Man test footage and it was like, we gotta have this, and now we have it. Because I believe they had a director for Ant-Man and he left. So that's that. I keep saying a lot because this is really all spur of the moment review, because I really wanted to just give my thoughts on this movie, and I haven't been in front of the camera since I did my, I want to say, Dragon Ball Z review, which I gotta do another one right after this. So if you see me in this same awesome Samsung shirt, which feels so good, I'm not even gonna lie about that. A little hot under the light, but one more time, Ant-Man, go watch it. So we're gonna go dive a little bit into the next Marvel movie, the next big Marvel movie, which is going to be God damn it, it's going to be Civil War, which they said is going to be a similar concept to the storyline book, but it's not going to be 100% the same. About the mutant registration react. Oh my gosh, can we get Wolverine in Infinity War, which is all leading up to is Infinity War. We all should know this by now. If you don't, sorry, spoilers. But so we're getting introduced. We already got introduced to Ant-Man. We're gonna get introduced to Wasp, maybe Black Panther. We already got introduced to Vision. And Spider-Man is going to make a cameo in this movie as well. There was a D23 trailer. It has not hit the internet yet. I will leave a link to Emergency Ops the channel again, because he does talk about that in detail about what happened in that trailer. So I'll leave a link to his channel. But a lot of good stuff coming from the Marvel Universe. We may get an appearance from Captain Marvel and maybe some other characters. We may even see Daredevil in Civil War. If you don't know what Civil War really is about, it's pretty much I keep want to say the mutant registration yet. The hero registration, where It's kind of like divided into two sides. You have Captain America on one side and Iron Man on the other side. You kind of seen this building in the last few movies where Captain America and Iron Man, they both want to save the world, but they have two different perspectives on doing it. So hence the title Civil War. You're going to have heroes choosing a side, whether they're Team Captain America, Team Iron Man, and they're about to go at it. I don't know how they're going to just do this in one movie, because the comics is kind of long and spread out. It's like this whole I want to say they call it runs, but I call it, you know, if you watch Dragon Ball Z saga chapters, things like that. Yeah, if you watch, you know, anime, you call them like sagas and things like that. But it's this long drawn out story. I don't know how they're going to contain this all into one movie. Hopefully it does not get resolved in one movie, this whole hero registration act, because I keep wanting to say mutant. We do have some form of mutants in the show called the Inhumans. If you watch, you know, what's it, Shield, and you've been listening to the dialogue, they're just called Inhumans. The people with the mutant powers are just called Inhumans instead of mutants, because X-Men owns the right to mutants, and we all know who has the, whatever studio, Fox, they have the rights to the X-Men. So with all of that being said, I'm really looking forward to the next steps in the Marvel Universe. I believe the next show we're getting on Netflix is Jessica Jones. Either Jessica Jones or Iron Fist. One of them are going to be the next Netflix shows. The next movie is going to be Captain America Civil War. And other than that, that's all I got for you. I'm really, like I said before, I hope they don't try to contain Civil War into one movie. I hope this is I really hope they do it like Civil War starts this domino effect. Then when we get Black Panther movies, there's still some conflict in there, and it all has to be resolved, or they all have to come together in Infinity Gauntlet, in the Infinity Gauntlet Wars, or Infinity Wars, to come back together as this big ass comic book action scene movie to fight Thanos. That's my hopes for it. I'll probably do another video to doing a little bit more in-depth discussion. Anyways, if you enjoyed today's review, and if you've seen the movie, please tell me what you liked about the movie and what you liked about this review down below. Please remember, I'm going to leave a link to Emergency Awesome channel. He does a lot of good comic book related stuff on his channel, so please go check him out to learn more about all this D23 stuff that I've been talking about. D23 is kind of like Disney versions of Comic-Con, so you get the new movies for, like, they're coming out with Incredibles 2, The Lost Dinosaurs, Star Wars Episode 7, all that stuff. D23, link to his channel down below if you want to learn more about that. For me, please subscribe and share this video out so people can join in on the discussion about Ant-Man and the future of Marvel movies. Like I said, subscribe and share this video out. If you have not already, leave a like and comment, like I said before. And with all that being said, if you want to follow me on anything other than YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch, all linked in the description below. Whew, that was a mouthful, and I'm about to fill my mouth full of food because I am out of here, if I can find the right mouse.